Minno Laugh and Grow Bible. God calls Abram.
God had given people another chance to live the right way. And sadly, people kept choosing the wrong way.
Oh no, that's really bad.
It was. Once again, the world was sick with sin. People were fighting, cheating, lying, hurting each other, and ignoring God. And on top of that,
Yes?
people were building bigger and bigger cities with more people doing more bad things.
So, did God send another flood?
Oh no, God had promised not to flood the whole world again.
So, what did God do to stop sin this time?
He asked someone to help.
Who did he ask?
From one of the biggest cities, a place called God called a man.
Abram.
Abram. You may know him as Abraham because later God changed his name. He lived in with his family. And when I say family, I don't just mean his mom and dad.
So, who did he live with?
Abram lived with his mom, dad, sisters, brothers, nephews, nieces, granddads, grandmas, uncles, aunts, cousins, second cousins, third cousins. Well, you get the picture.
That sure sounds crowded.
It probably was. But you see, in those days, it was good to live in a big group.
Why?
Because if you were in a big group, it was harder for other groups to hurt you or take over your land. People didn't go out on their own. They stuck together in large families for protection.
I get it.
So that's what Abram did. Until one day when God spoke to him.
Oh, Abram.
Yes? Yes. Are you calling to me, God?
I want you to do something.
Yes. Sure. Of course.
I want you to go out on your own.
What?
At this point, Abram didn't know much about God. Back then, people didn't have Bibles like we do.
Why not?
Because the Bible hadn't been written yet. So he didn't have all the stories we have today that show us how trusting God is the best thing to do. So when God said,
I want you to go out on your own. I want you to leave your family and follow me.
Abram was faced with a choice. Would he stay with his family where things were safe, or would he trust that God had a plan?
What did he do?
Well, Abram said,
Yes, I will do as you are asking me to do.
So Abram, along with his wife,
Sarai.
You may know her as Sarah because later on God changed her name too. They left their big family and country
Goodbye.
and wandered off into the middle of nowhere, following God. And then one night,
Abram.
Huh?
Abram, you have done as I asked. You have trusted me.
Yes, I did.
As you follow me, I will be with you always. You will never be alone.
Oh, really? That's wonderful.
Not only that, I have 3 promises for you. I'm going to give you so many kids and grandkids and great-grandkids that your family will become a nation.
A nation?
a nation is a big group of people that live in a very large place.
So God promised to make Abraham's family?
A great nation, yes.
Wow!
But wait, there's more. God also promised Abram that his family would have their own land, and that the whole world would be blessed through Abram and his kids.
Double wow! Triple wow! 3 promises!
There was only one problem.
Really? What?
Abram and Sarai were old, and they didn't have any kids.
Oh, so how could they become a big family and a great nation when they didn't have kids?
Because of the one who called them out in the first place.
God?
Yes, God had called Abram and Sarai to follow him, and they did. Because they trusted God, he promised to make them a great and special nation that would bless the whole world.
But what was the blessing?
Abram and Sarai didn't quite know yet. They had to keep trusting God. It was years and years before Abram and Sarai started seeing God's promises come true. And it all began with a little baby boy named Isaac, who came when they least expected it.
Do you want more Laugh and Grow Bible?
What do you mean?
Sign up for Minno and get more Bible stories and loads more amazing shows.
Wow! How cool is that?
Minno is a great place to stream Christian shows for kids.
Amazing!
Download the Minno app and start your free trial today.
Yay!